Alright, so hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny and this is Creating Crafts with Jenny. And currently I'm still doing my paintlykits.com and it is absolutely a beautiful painting experience. It truly is. The paints are approximately about a month and a half old from the time I started it till today. So they've been opened and shut, opened and shut, opened and shut. I will say that my fingers hurt after opening these little pods after a while. These little pods here hurt to open. What happens is paint is in the lids, and I do paint out of the lids a lot, but then paint gets around the inside of the lid, and then it dries, and then you have to pry the lid off of the container, and sometimes that is hard to do, and some of them it's really hard to do. And after painting for about an hour of opening and shutting and opening and shutting the lids, my fingers actually hurt. I know. As opposed to just a regular paint pod lid, that sort of thing. The ones that we've been using for decades. So there's that. I wish that instead of having to pry these off, they would have made them screw on and screw off. If anybody out there in Paint by Number world is listening to me, and the maker of these little pods want to go to beyond Paint by Number and listen to the people who actually do the painting, make these screw-on lids and not pop-off lids. That would be going above and beyond for the customer to make them screw on and screw off. That would be nice, and make a holder for them. And I think some people have. I think I was one of the first customers that bought these, so I had to make my own thing. I have not added any water or anything to these paints yet. I have started to add, dip my paintbrush in water and then go into the paint and do some painting on a few of the paints to kind of get them to smooth out better. But just on a couple of them. But I seriously thought that painting with 80 colors would be overwhelming, and it's really been no big deal. So if you're thinking that you don't want to buy Paintly kits because it's 60 to 80 colors, don't let that stand in your way, because the painting itself looks freaking amazing, and I will show pictures of how it's looking coming along, and it looks fabulous. I rarely say this about a company because I have so many Paint by Numbers waiting on me. And this past few months, I had a stash of probably 40 plus Paint by Numbers waiting for me, and some of them are really, really, really old. And I have some ideas for those for you guys. And then I went out and I bought probably 30 more this past couple months. But Paintly Kits is a company that I would go buy more from. And I rarely say that, because I want to buy from other companies so I can bring that information to you. Because I want to try other companies. I want to try as many companies as I possibly can to bring buyer information to you. Does that make sense? Kind of like a buyer's guide. I want to be your buyer's guide. So there you go. Put that down. So there's that. I will run some footage of me painting the Paintly kits, painting on that. Like I said, it's truly been a pleasure to paint on the paintlykits.com. Painting it, I've enjoyed it. I've like I said, I would buy more if time allows me to finish all that I had, or to go back and buy more. I would. Yes, I would buy more. So here's some footage of me painting on the paintlykits.com. So here you go. Doing here. And that was this one here, and I probably will do a couple more coats on that one. I did it here, and I'm pleased with the way that turned out, but it needs a couple more here, and that was with the number 1. So yeah, and I think I ordered early. I think they were just kind of getting their business going, that sort of thing. I'm hoping that's what it is. So maybe I'll run some footage of me painting on this. I'm enjoying it. And like I said, I've talked about this before, I like the feel of the canvas, and I like the paints. So there you have it. Alright, so here's some footage, and Alright, so I hope you enjoyed me painting on the paintlykits.com. Like I said, I really enjoying painting this. I'm looking forward to finishing it up. It's going to be hard for me to say I'm done with it. Because I think I bought 3 of them. Pretty sure I did. So it's going to be hard for me to move on to another project. Because I have several projects that I want to do with you guys. So it's going to be hard for me to say I'm not doing the Painterly kits right now. I'm working on others. But who knows? Maybe I'll have 4 paint by numbers going on. I could, couldn't I? Of course I could. Why not? Alright, so I'm going to get off here and spend some time with the family. What do I always tell you guys? Go out there. Be absolutely awesome. Do your thing, and I'll see you in my next video. Talk to you soon. Bye.